My name is Agnieszka Wood, and I want to talk to you today not only as a trading mindset coach, but also as a fellow trader. I started day trading in 2010, and at the time I was just experimenting and I had no idea what I was doing. I'm not sure how you got into trading, but for me, the idea of being a day trader sounded so cool. And since I enjoy new challenges, I decided to give it a shot. And it's no surprise that I had lost a significant amount of money because essentially I was gambling. I decided to get serious about trading in 2014, a year after moving from the Netherlands to the United States, and put every effort to study and become a full-time trader. So I enrolled in Kunal Desai's Bulls on Wall Street Bootcamp, then paper traded for 3 months before jumping into the stock market. I made $10,000 in my first 2 weeks of live trading, and I couldn't believe it, how simple that was. All I did was follow Kunal's instructions. I was concentrating on a single setup to start with, aligning on charts on various time frames, and setting my stops basically and sticking to the guidelines. And it worked flawlessly. But then I became overconfident and began to make errors. To remedy that, I increased trade size, held on to losing trades, averaged down, and you can probably guess the rest. I also got myself into a few short squeezes with which I had no prior experience. And then I lost the entire 10,000 in a matter of days. Fear took over and I began to struggle. Before making a trade, I was looking for certainty. I was totally paralyzed. And even when the market was trending in my favor, I was pulling out too soon to avoid losing money. If my story is familiar to you, stick with me for a little longer. Throughout the trading bootcamp, Kunal emphasized the necessity of having a trading plan. But I was pretty oblivious to it at the time, and well, I did write one, but it got lost in a drawer. And I didn't think about it much until years later. Because what I have learned over the years in the market is that the trading plan serves you as a guide, and you cannot go on this journey without it. It's similar to organizing a vacation to an unknown location, just 1,000 times more difficult. And while you may want to be spontaneous and just go with the flow, if you are planning to explore an unknown territory, such as, for example, let's say underground cave you've never been to, you will need to plan beforehand. You will probably want to know where you're going, what to expect, and what safety precautions you should take so that you can return home safely, right? The market is that kind of uncharted territory. And not just when you first start trading. That is precisely the point. Even if you have been trading for years, you cannot go into a trading day blindfolded and hope for the best. When you choose to trade for a living, you are choosing to live every day in an unknown and uncertain circumstances. Moreover, you choose not only to live and simply survive in these conditions, but also to perform at a high level. And anyone considering a profession in trading should be aware of this. Make a mental note of what Henrik Simus once said. No one can predict the market consistently. It is all about odds, statistics, probabilities, and avoiding the risk of ruin. It's a waste of your time to hunt for certainties. Instead, you must learn to find comfort in the discomfort and learn to live with uncertainty of not knowing, while yet being able to make judgments. The only thing you can truly rely on is your trading plan. And I will say it again, when you are trading, your trading plan is the only thing that can provide you a sense of security, confidence, and control. It's the only thing you have that is predictable because, let's face it, if you struggle with consistency, you are probably not that predictable yourself, especially when your emotions get the better of you. Without the plan, you will not get to your destination. That is your trading goals. I am not implying that you won't make progress. What I'm saying is that you will have to give up at some point because without the plan, you will get hurt along the way by anticipated losses, which create fears, frustrations, and other negative feelings. And those scars aren't easy to heal. And I'm referring to emotional scars that will affect each and every trade you make. Many traders believe that their inability to make consistent profits is due to a lack of suitable strategy, a lack of knowledge and experience, or a lack of discipline in sticking to the rules and following the plan. But the main reason for this is that most traders don't acknowledge that trading is based on probability. And if you don't set your mind to accept this, your action will be out of sync with the environment you operate in. And you will continue to behave against your own interest by breaking your rules, continuing with a loser, and attempting to prove yourself right. Understanding the role and the importance of the trading plan is just the first step. The second step is to stick to it. Because if you don't stick to your plan, no matter how great your plan is, how much theory you learn, and how many indicators you plot on your charts, you will lose in the long run. So to set you up for long-term success, together with Kunal Desai in our brand new trading psychology course, in 5 live sessions, we will teach how to create a trading plan you can stick to. It starts on June 16th, so register today. My name is Agnieszka Wood and I look forward to seeing you at the class. Take care.